We got some Colion Noir. I'm checking him out again because, well, first of all, he's talking about Joe Biden, and Joe Biden questions why anyone needs a 9mm handgun in the first place. But the reason why I'm checking out Colion Noir is because this brother is extremely intelligent. And when it comes to guns, gun safety, gun laws, those type of things, I think I can relate to him more. And it's not because we black. Trust me, it's not because we black. Nah, but the brother is dope. And also I'm stepping my gun game up. I'm stepping it up because I believe that I'm not original. I'm not any different from any one of you. And if any one of you could succumb to a home invasion, then I know there's a possibility for that ridiculousness to touch my doorsteps as well. So if indeed it does, I would like to be able to protect my family, period. That's why we're going to check this out and we'll talk later.
So our favorite gaff machine of a president, Joe Biden, just said this.
He said a 22 caliber bullet will lodge in a lung, and we can probably get it out, may be able to get it and save the life. A 9mm bullet blows the lung out of the body. So the idea of these high caliber weapons is there's simply no rational basis for it in terms of about self-protection, hunting. And remember, the Constitution, the Second Amendment, was never absolute.
If the 9mm is such an evil round and no one should be using it, why is the U.S. Secret Service switching from 357 SIG to 9mm? Why?
That's a good question. You are telling other people that they don't need to use it, but your own guys are using them. I don't know what hypocrite, I don't know the direct meaning of hypocrite, the exact meaning, but
why does the 9mm reign supreme as the standard duty caliber in issue across the U.S. within police officers? Why did the FBI in 2018 go back to using 9mm handguns? Why does the Swiss Guard, the people who protect the Pope, carry Glock 19s, a gun chambered in 9mm to protect the Pope in their function as plainclothes security guards?
This dude does his daggone research. That's why I like him, man. He does his research. He shuts people down with true, hard facts. Pause.
Keep in mind, this is the same Joe Biden that said all you need for protection is a shotgun.
If you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun. Have the shells, a 12-gauge shotgun.
Yet when you read any clinical journal about shotgun wounds, they clearly say that close-range shotgun wounds can be as destructive as those from high-velocity rifles. They don't say that about the 9mm. You want to know why, though? Because it's stupid, and it's a lie. Now, as many goofy, unintelligible statements that Joe Biden makes, don't underestimate what Joe is trying to do. The beautiful thing about America is that we have a Second Amendment right, which is a barrier to the government from just unilaterally taking your rights. This means they have to convince you to give up your rights, or in the case of Joe Biden, saying 9mm blows out your lungs, try to shock or scare you into giving up your rights.
And usually they get a lot of their support by shocking and scaring a lot of their people. Because whenever I hear arguments of people on the side that I'm used to hearing arguments from, it usually comes from they are doing this, they are trying to do that, and this is what we need to do. And usually what we need to do is not prepare or arm yourselves. It's usually succumb to the government's woes, and they will take care of it. Let's just let them do it. You know what this reminds me? It reminds me of the story of a pimp and a hoe. Because a pimp always tells his ladies, oh, no, you don't have to go out there and do anything. Just go out there and give me that money and bring it back to me. You don't keep it because I know how to manage it better than you. I'll take care of you. I'll make sure you look good. I'll make sure you are fed. I'll make sure you're protected. You just go out there and give me my money. Huh? Go give me my money and bring it back, and I'll take care of you. And that's pretty much what the government's saying too. It's like, you go out there, do your part, and just completely depend on us to make sure we take care of you. We feed you, and we got receipts to show that we've done this for you, and we'll do it again. You just go out there, do what we asked you to do and don't ask for anything else. You don't need no weapon. I got you. I'm going to protect you.
My next door neighbor is one of the top trauma surgeons in the area who has worked on tons of gunshot victims. And when I spoke with him last night, he was very adamant. The 9mm bullet does not blow out your lungs. But here's the thing. It really doesn't matter if 9mm do or don't blow out your lungs, because the whole purpose of having a gun for self-defense is because it's so good at stopping people who are trying to kill you.
And guess what? You come up in my house, I want to blow out your damn lungs. I don't want to daggone love tap you. Oh, ooh. You know what? You know what? You're right. Where's the door? The door, you say it's over there? Okay, brother. My bad for bothering you. Please tell the wife and kids. I said I apologize for messing with you. That kind of itch a little bit, a little shot. What was that, a 22? Thank you so much for not shooting me with a 9mm. I appreciate you not shooting me with a 9mm. That's just ridiculous, man.
Why would I want a gun that is less effective at stopping people from trying to kill me? This is why all of the federal agencies I listed earlier carry 9mm, or any gun for that matter. And not only do they carry 9mm, they carry so-called high-capacity magazines with those guns. The reason Joe Biden and the like don't think you should be able to have a 9mm gun, even though the people responsible for protecting their lives use 9mm, is because Joe Biden doesn't think your life or the life of your family is as important as his.
I didn't think that it was going to start happening this fast. I swear to goodness, I was just now asking this question about one video where Joe Biden and others from the left were asking people, were saying, I think this came from the Joy Behar comment about, oh, if black people get guns, then they're not going to let black people get guns because nobody black got guns. You know, black people ain't got no guns. So when that came out, and I was thinking about that, I was asking a question: if they are able to remove AR-15s from the hands of people, what can they do after that? And people are saying, well, if they can do it to the AR-15, then handguns are next. Now I'm hearing from the president's mouth that some handguns are already on his agenda and his target. He's already targeting 9mm, not going into the hands of regular people. That's crazy, man. It's starting to all tie together. Ooh.
Why can't people see this? These leaders only care about you as much as they can control you. They don't care about how much damage a 9mm does. For crying out loud, they drop bombs that can wipe out entire neighborhoods.
That's right.
You really think they're worried about a 9mm blowing out lungs? These are the same people who passed a $1.9 billion supplemental security funding bill in response to what happened on January 6th at the U.S. Capitol. But if you ask the White House about hardening our schools, this is what they have to say.
I know there's been conversation about hardening schools. That is not something that he believes in.
Like I said before,
hardening schools? Is that what they're saying? Why? So when they was talking about the AR-15, they didn't say the AR-15. They were just saying weapons of war, weapons of war, weapons of war. And now they're saying hardening schools when you're talking about arming teachers and instructors, making sure that they are good. Come on, guys. What this see y'all are so concerned about your political agenda that you don't care about people's safety, and that's causing me to lose trust in you. That sucks, man. That sucks. How can I trust you?
They only care about you as much as they can control you. So your safety is up to you, not them. Stop letting them play you on your emotions as a way to give up your rights. People don't use guns for self-defense because they're less effective. They use guns because it's the best thing at stopping someone from trying to kill you. The best way to stop someone from trying to kill you is to make things in their body stop working. And the way you make things in the body stop working is to punch holes in them.
And you make sure, okay, don't worry, Colion, I got this one. You make sure that when you shoot them, you hold the gun sideways so you can look cool, right? And you put your shades on when you do it. Say, I told you not to come up in my house. You walk past the refrigerator, I'm going to put a hole in your ass. If you walk past the refrigerator, I'm putting a hole in your ass, all right? That's what you say. You hold the gun sideways. Now, you might miss, so you might have to empty the clip just to hit him once, but it's going to look cool. It's going to look real cool.
Depending on the gun, some holes are bigger than others, but that's the whole point, because you're trying to stop someone from killing you. Joe Biden wants you to only see yourself as a potential victim of gun violence and never the defender against gun violence. That's why he said what he said, because he knows that when you hear that, you'll be flooded with thoughts about someone doing that to you or your children, thus evoking a startle response that causes you to feel helpless. So you run to the government screaming, make them go away, make them all go away. And they will make them go away, but only from you, not the criminals. And when the criminals continue terrorizing you with the same guns the government said they banned, you'll realize that you're the only one responsible for your safety. But
damn, I shouldn't have given my guns away to the government. Now only the criminals got them. The criminals and the government. The criminals and the government are the only people with guns. Wow, what we gonna do now? Well, we still got hammers and you still got the flathead screwdrivers. We're gonna try to make something out of them flathead screwdrivers, all right? You got your knives, okay? What about the tongs? You can pinch somebody's nose off with some tongs, some real nice tongs. You know what I mean? The sharp one, the ones that sharp at the front of them, not the ones that got the little rubber part that protects the food like a baby. Oh, I want to protect the food. No, you want to get the sharp ones that can pinch somebody's eyeball out. That tap the cap like you're grabbing a hot dog from the grill. Cow, cow.
it'll be too late because you gave away your right to own the most effective tool to protect your safety. And that's exactly where they want you. I'll be the first to admit, self-defense is not pretty, it's not fun, and it's violent, but it's reality. And reality doesn't care what you think it should be. It just is. So it only makes sense.
Bars. Reality doesn't care what you think it should be. It just is. Reality doesn't care what you think it should be. It just is. Things can get violent, but that's reality. And reality doesn't care what you think it should be. It just is. And when it goes down, you want to be ready. You want to be ready, bruh. That's all the man is saying.
To have what you need to protect yourself when reality decides to show up and show you some real shit. Feeling safe and being safe are not the same thing. Joe Biden and gang wants you to feel safe. The Second Amendment was written to protect your right to have the tools necessary to be safe. You are your own first responder. When stuff goes down and your life is threatened, your safety is threatened, the first person there to protect you is you. And that's what the whole I am the militia design is about. It is not about this.
I like that. I am the militia because the Second Amendment mentions the militia. If you're part of a militia. He said, I am the militia. And you see this behind me? That's the rest of them. That's the crew right there. I'm going to come up looking like daggone Rambo at the door. Jump off the steps with a knife. Like he look like he ready, bro.
Some kind of like chauvinistic, macho, machismo nonsense. That's not what it is. It's a subtle reminder that at the end of the day, you are the militia of yourself and the people you care about and the country that you live in. So if something happens to threaten the safety and the state of this country, you, being part of the militia, you yourself will pick up your guns, go and defend your country. If someone threatens your family, you yourself will go pick up your guns and protect your family. If someone threatens you, you yourself will go and pick up a gun to protect yourself. You are the militia. It isn't the government. It isn't some amorphous agency somewhere that's going to come together and save you. You are the militia, which means we are the militia, because that is I, me, solitary coming together as a unit. And maybe sometimes by yourself, because that's the reality of it, to protect yourself, the people you love, and this country. That's what this shirt espousing.
Good job, brother. All right, so there you have it, man. I need to give me a t-shirt. I'm the militia t-shirt. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Give me a I'm the militia t-shirt. But y'all know what happens at the end of this. I want to hear what you got to say about this in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual, man. Love y'all. Hopefully you learned something that you will apply to your day-to-day life. and you and your family will be safer because of it. I love y'all. See you next time.